Good morning, everyone. Hello, Louise. You're awake. I'm impressed. Hello, Amber and Jeremy. And of course, my very first intro to the room, Ricky. Good morning to everyone. I am so excited that you guys showed up today because I tell you all the time, I don't know if you believe me or not, I really do have the biggest fear of you all not being here. So, good morning. What is on our hook? What are we working on to finish just before Christmas? And what are we sipping? What are we doing today? And what is the weekend plan? Hi, Samantha. Good morning, Sugar Diamond. I am so glad you guys are here today. Hello, my tank. I'm so glad you are here. And good morning, Denisha. Hello. Guys, bear with me for my background being plain and boring, but I need a little plain and boring in my life right now. And Amber said she is finishing being Santa Claus while she lurks. Thank you for doing so. And Tank is saying good morning, as is my sugar diamond. Oh, you guys, I had so much fun last night. I intended to watch Russ while I did some crochet overnight. Of course, that turned into me having the opportunity to join him on panel. And then I had the genuine pleasure of hanging out with Louise on panel as well. She is such a delight. Hello, Miss Glow. How are you today, my darling? What are you sipping on? What are you whipping on? And she is continuing the shawl that she was working on and drinking a Coca-Cola. Well, the Coca-Cola that I was sipping is sitting over there. I am drinking my flavored water. Good morning, my beautiful Kendall. How are you today? Guys, do me a favor. Not only do I need you to hit like, you know I need that, but I also need you to do me a favor and tell me what are you sipping on and what are you whipping on. So I am doing our traditional Saturday moss stitch blanket that I work on. Okay, I miss Marsha Lee. Okay, I'm sorry, I miss Marsha Lee. Hello. Hi, Karen. Hello, everyone. Diamond says she can't stay long. Um, okay, well, absolutely. I appreciate every moment that I get with you. You are in my heart, even when you're not here, and you're always welcome to watch the replay. And by the way, to those of you that will be watching the replay, hi. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy it as much as those of us who are in the room shall. So, and of course, Miss Glow is saying hi to Tank, and Denisha is saying hi to Miss Glow. And Jeremy is making me jealous because he has a caramel mocha coffee with Italian sweet creamer. Oh, that sounds good. On my hook is a mosaic crochet blanket I'm working on, and in my cup is water. Absolutely amazing. And you know, I haven't forgotten about your challenge. I'm still thinking about how I can make that work, but it's got to wait until after the holidays. And someone is working on a warm gift for a special friend. LOL. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you, library lady. Oh my gracious. Library lady, do me a favor. Would you drop your actual name if you're comfortable doing that in the chat? You may have told me before. I have the worst memory. Just bear with me. Hello, my beautiful VJ. I am glad you were here. I give VJ 2 days in a row. I love that for me. Actually, that will be three because I had you yesterday. I'm having you today, and I get to have you tomorrow. This excites me. And you are married. I don't, again, if you've told me that, please forgive me. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Oh my gracious, Mary, it is such an honor to always have time with you. And this lady is phenomenal. She is in Sweden and she is spending part of her evening with me. At least I'm not giving you the scare of the day. I'm just closing out your day with a little bit of a nightmare. And she says, "That's fine, Miss Michelle." You can also tag all of your friends in the challenge as well. You know what? That's on my mind to do so. I love that. To explain to those of you what I'm talking about, um, actually, I love her. She is talking about a challenge. She is visually challenged, and she challenged me to blindfold myself and crochet a project. Now, like I said, that's something that is going to have to wait until after the holidays. And yeah, I am a nightmare walking. Pleased to say so. Ask any child who has defied me and found that yes, I do implore and employ all of my ABA training to get you to do what I want you to do, whether you want to or not. But I also believe in win-win. So if you're happy, I'm happy. Such is love. And everyone is speaking, and I'm still getting notifications that I thought I canceled, but apparently I did not. Such is life. Good morning, Erin. Good morning, BB. Hello. Hello. Ah, you guys. I think this is probably one of the largest groups I've had in alive. So this is exciting and a little bit intimidating, I must admit. So I'm looking forward to the challenge I just spoke about. I am looking forward to tomorrow. That was for Tank. And if you're wondering why I did that, that's why. Yeah, I have no sense today. I'm a little bit giddy. Well, okay, I'm a lot of bit giddy. I'm a lot of bit giddy because I am not one who likes to go outside of her home. I think everything should be brought to me, such as what you do for royalty. But I am going to travel outside of my home to spend some time with our beautiful VJ tomorrow. And one second, let me get myself to. Okay, I will see you once I am done here. We were going to do a YesMichelle raid over to Miss Glow's house and hang out with her while she does her live. And BB is saying hi to everyone. Squirrel moment. I was saying that I get to hang out with VJ tomorrow. I will be sharing with her the fingerless gloves and hats that I've made thus far, with many more to come. And that brings me to what happened very early this morning. While I was on Russ's live, we were talking about my life in a bag. And I was sharing with him because someone asked what I was working on, and I shared that I was working on some fingerless gloves for my life in a bag, which is a not-for-profit organization that helps persons finding themselves in the foster care program. Of course, VJ, if you would please drop in the information more about my life in a bag, because as much as I think I'm explaining it well, I may not be. Um, so if you would please share that information. Like I said, I keep getting these notifications on my iPad that I thought I had cleared out, and apparently I did not. And when I shared this with Russ, he said that he would like to donate some yarn so that those of us who are creators can use that yarn to make things. So, VJ, once that arrives, you and I've got to meet up for ice cream and a yarn sharing opportunity. So, be aware that we have a blessing coming at the hands of Russ, and I'm excited about it. And we are getting virtual hugs. I love this group. Yes, it does. But not today. Today you can Dress as you like, do as you like. Hair optional. So do what you want. I love our people. We are such a loving and wonderful group. And VJ, you know, as long as I'm coming out there, maybe ice cream underfoot. BB, hop a plane. VJ introduced me to this ice cream place, and I will happily introduce it to everyone else. And if coming right now isn't convenient, then plan to come in April. VJ, I am going to bug you again in order to ask you if you will also share the information. I am terrible at describing it. I know that it's not a yarn crawl. What is it? Explain it, please. And I will highlight that statement so that we can get it on screen. Oh, Jeremy, you're working on my shawl already? I was going to wait till January. You didn't have to start it right now. However, if you'd like to. And Erin can be here in an hour. Come on, Erin. I got ice cream. Karen said that she is knitting a blanket from Russ's favorite online knit shop. I love that. Marsha Lee is asking if VJ has searched any dead people lately. Let's not. But then this is what she does, and I love that. And BB is asking what the class wants to know. Jeremy, what shawl are you working on right now? And Marsha Lee says, love my videos. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, feel free to catch along. I need the watch hours desperately, so I am greatly appreciative. And this is the information about my life in a bag and what she says for those of you that can't look up at your screen right now. Most children who are taken out of their home don't have anything but the clothes on their backs. If they are able to bring anything of their belongings, it's in a black trash bag. And that, in essence, is what the My Life in a Bag is about. Jeremy, you're going to be able to finish. Well, you're Jeremy. Of course, you're going to be able to finish your sister-in-law's Christmas present by Christmas. You're Jeremy. You're amazing. This week, no daycare. If I am footloose and fancy free, just mind your business, because I am excited. I don't have to deal with anyone's children. Michael, I loved you before. I love you more right now. Yes. Yes. Okay, now to continue. Their mission is that every child in foster care system has a suitcase with essentials. It takes about $250 to fill a case. As most of us are on fixed income, she offered hats, scarves, and handmade, I'm assuming the next word is going to be items. Yes, VJ is amazing. So I love her. Marsha Lee is asking Tank what project she's working on. So, of course, because VJ is close by, BB, it breaks my heart too. And she shared this on her channel, that this is a continuing project that she's going to be working on. There was no way I could let this go. As a childcare provider, I really, want to do everything I can, not just for the children that I have experience and opportunity to get to know, but to be a blessing to children who find themselves caught in the middle of situations that they did not create. Good morning, Mama. But yes, children often, yeah, yes. And sometimes they're not even running. They're literally pulled from their homes through no circumstance of their own. And they end up in foster care. Some straight from the hospital, others are removed outside of their home. We need to send a little extra love Mama Winch's way because she is missing her pupper because she is enjoying the sun in Florida as opposed to being in Mississippi. And VJ added, excuse me, since we all craft, I thought it was a good idea to get some of to get some of the excess out of our homes. Yes, absolutely. We all love to do a deal and a steal, and one of the greatest ways to use that yarn is in service of someone other than ourselves. My mother, me and my brother had to go underground and fear for. Okay, I wow, Ricky, I am so sorry, but I am so glad you all are here and that you made it. That's that's really important to me. And Michael shared that the backgrounds of these children will break your heart. Usually breaks your heart. Yes, yes, it will. Hey, Sherry. And Ricky said she was 8 years old. Wow. Yes. I don't even think I could ever begin to imagine some of the stories that are told. I have a very special person in my life who used to be a social worker for the state of Missouri, and it was her job to go pick up children and place them in foster homes and sometimes in organizations that cared for children. So that's why this is such a passion for me. Yeah, we all kind of need to give a. It is a heartbreaking topic, but one that we should talk about. But we won't spend too much time on it because our focus is not the struggles of the people that are affected by this program, but what we can do to support that program. Hey, Jeremy, what did you add with your blanket set? And VJ has seen some things. So, as has Michael, and unfortunately, Ricky. I have only experienced my life, and we won't go into that. Okay. Ricky said, brother's dad was not right in the head. Okay. Ooh. VJ's correct. It will give you PTSD. Very true. Very true. And Sherry is speaking to VJ. Oof, my goodness. Now, for those of you that do holiday decorations and Christmas trees, have we gotten all those things up and decorated? You guys know I am quite the Grinch, admittedly and proudly. I do not do Christmas carols. I don't do decorations, mostly because of allergies. I like the look of them, I admit it. But no, I don't touch them. It's not what I do. That used to be my daughter's job, and she has abandoned it. And my son seems to approve, and I could care less. So there you go. BB is calling for Christmas music and lots of it. You can have all my Christmas music. I don't want any of it. I am notorious for rewriting Christmas carols and singing them at a very bad off key note and singing words that you all should never hear come out of my mouth. But I sing them. I love that. I love that. Oh, my goodness. Welcome back, Glow. Ah, I missed something here. Something they can keep for themselves. Oh, really? I am not a fruitcake person, but I have made one and I hated it. The recipient loved it. I hated it. Well, very good, Sherry. At least you're doing it. Like I said, we don't do it here, and it isn't because of cats. Though Russ did offer to give me a cat. However, if I get a cat, I won't have a son, and I'd rather keep the son right now. Right now. Although he just left for work. See, somebody in my own sphere. Yes. Oh, really? Ricky, it's an acquired taste. It is an acquired taste. Jeremy said, my grandma's fruitcake took 3 months to make. Wow. I poured rum all over mine, and that's how I got away with it. My adult kids come Monday and put the tree up. Okay, very good. Oh, so when are we going to be doing all of this? Marsha Lee, please give all the details because I will have to live vicariously through you. Yeah, I can imagine if it took 3 months, it was worth the wait. But no, I just, I'm weird like that. Try blonde fruitcakes. I'm making a note of this. Maybe I will like that. Blonde fruitcake. I'll look it up and try to find one. Yes. Now, me, although I didn't do it this year, I abandoned my own behavior this year. I normally make vanilla, and I did not do that this year. Oh, thank you. You know what? We are a lovely bunch of coconuts. And like I said, normally I make vanilla and I share it with my daycare families. Though this year I did not. I make two different types. I make one with a very, very cheap vodka, and then the other one I use Captain Morgan. Hey, Tori! Oh, welcome in. Good morning. What are you sipping on? What are you whipping on? I love this group. And Denisha said, I have never had fruitcake, and I'm okay with that. Well, like I said, it is an acquired taste. I have not had one thus far that I liked, but there are those that love it. You know what? I'm gonna look up a recipe and try and see if I can bake one that I like. Um, really, Jeremy, you know me. I'm notorious for doing the most outrageous things that I can stick in your head. And your grandmother would make one soaked in grape juice. No, I like rum. I may have to look for white fruitcake. Okay, I will write that down. You guys think I write this stuff down and throw it away? No, I really do look this stuff up. I'm a nerd. Okay, now I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Miss Glow. unfortunately, no one is available for that. I wish we could help you in that way. But my suggestion is try visual patterns to support any written patterns that you're doing. And Sherry said that her late father-in-law and she were the only ones that ate the fruitcake. My grandma Jones was my mother's play mother, and she was a fruitcake queen. She loved them. And I always ended up having to have a piece with her, though I was not a fan of the cake. You know what? I'm a big fan of all recipes too. They have quite a collection of recipes on different things. And Louise said, I like fruitcake, but not overly keen on Christmas cake. That's more to do with marzipan topping rather than the cake. See, and a lot of these things are things I can no longer eat. But a taste of something is always good. Risk, that's why charts are better. My ADHD doesn't want to read all the. I understand. I'm a big reader, so that's just me. Oh, don't say the F word here, because frogging was something we unfortunately had to witness Miss Glow do the other day in one of her lives, as she had to frog part of a scarf that she's working on. And I'm looking forward to seeing her progress today. So, yeah. Ooh, no one likes to frog. Frogging is not fun, but sometimes it's necessary. Hello, my beauty. How are you? Yay! Yes, we have to share those hugs and share that love. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Just I'll be right back at you. Yes, I'm a big reader too. uh, what? No, no. I hate hearing that. And that's Jeanette saying hi to everybody. Oh no, Aaron, that's disappointing. But your finished products are always so amazing that okay, what's a little frogging between friends? And Marshall said, I'm also diabetic. You know, this time of year is the only time I get to have a little fun. Same, same. I love my sugar-free shakes and things and all the stuff because yeah, you have to be careful. Ricky, amen to the reading and living other lives. Well, as you guys know, starting next month, I am doing an online or on YouTube book club. And the book we are starting with is The Year of Yes. I kind of thought it was apropos considering this is YesMichelle's Crochet. But I especially love this book because I've already read it once. And I don't often reread books. Hey Tammy, welcome in. What you sipping on? What you whipping on? Drop the information in the comments, please. And while you're here, drop me a like. But as I was saying, I wanted to do a book club because I was in a book club a few years ago and I loved it. Didn't necessarily enjoy that I had to come out of my house to be there. So you can wear what you like, you can read at your leisure, but I kind of have a system that I'm hoping will work out for this, depending on how many people are going to be participating. And I need you to go to that community tab post if you are going to be participating and leave me a note and let me know that you are indeed going to be joining us. That will let me know whether or not it's something that I want to do via StreamYard or if I want to bite the bullet and get a Zoom account so that we can do it over there. But either way, I would love to have you guys join me there. And Marsha Lee said, I love to read. Also, being blind, my Kindle reads to me. I like paranormal romances. I listen to a lot of them when I'm crocheting. And I just noticed Miss Glow's notice dropped because in 30 minutes her live is going to start. So that's where we'll be headed next. And I missed some of the chat. And Michael said, been working on a new pattern every fourth row frog because he missed the stitch. Oh my goodness. No fun. No fun. Okay, I just saw your comment. Haven't found any new dead people because I'm slogging through 1848. Oh my goodness. Oh. And Karen was apologizing to Ricky. The voice things never type her name right, but she loves us enough to give us grace. And Tammy is trying to finish her second corner on Wine's Cow. Good luck with that. I am giving it a break. It is in timeout. We are in separation and possible negotiations for yarn custody because I don't know. There are so many things I want to do that sometimes I overwhelm myself and I have to say no to things. And right now that's in the no zone. And Marshall said, currently reading Zodiac Academy. Okay. I am probably more, well, I'm definitely a motivational book reader. That's a given. But I also love lipstick romances, something light, easy breezy, rom-com minded books that I can listen to while I crochet or that I can have playing in the background while I am doing all the other things that I do. And Jeremy said, I'm sorry, I'll be right back, Michael. Jeremy said that his is in timeout till next year. Mine is in timeout until I decide that I'm not going to put it in timeout, however long that may be. Michael said, hello to Ricky. That's more the most important word to learn. No. Amen, amen. Feel free. Free, I told you it was okay. Michelle, Shorty is sitting here listening to you and said, I don't like leaving the house either. I don't like going to school. Children should be seated, I heard. I guess. Well, Shorty, you got to go to school. How else is everybody going to know how amazing you are? And everybody needs to know just how amazing you are. Panda listens to zombie books or gay vampire books. Oh my goodness. Okay. If I pronounce my name in Danish, people get lost. So that's why I go with Ricky for my non-Danes. Not even Swedes can say it in Danish. You know what? At some point, I want to hear your voice say your name so that I know how it is properly pronounced. But knowing me, I'm going to stick with Ricky because I'm not that great. Michelle, I have to get it done because I have the other one. That's true. You are doing two. Oh, goodness. It is quite a daunting one, but it is beautiful when it is done. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. I really am. You don't know how awesome you are until someone says your name and they say it right. So there's that. Teach us. We will learn. I don't think I have any zombies, but I've read a lot of vampire books. Okay. See, I'm learning a lot about you guys. These are subjects that we don't get to talk about when we're always talking about yarn. Just finished The Woman with written by. Okay. I don't even know what that is, but when you remember the last name, share more, please. BB, I love Arjanu books. Oh, I am that mama with that voice. My daughter says I have the look, and that even at her big age of 33, if I give her the look, she will bow quickly because the look can cut you from across the room. And I'm like, okay, I guess I do. I don't know. I don't think I'm that mom. And I can hear her far away screaming, "You're that mom." Because I am. I really am. I do it to everyone. Oh, please finish the book. Nobody needs a cliffhanger in their mind. Get the book finished. Give that to yourself as a gift. I inherited the look from my mom, according to my son. My mom had a look, and I think I definitely inherited it. I have her face. Unfortunately, at times, I also have her voice. It benefited me in high school if I stepped over the line and got in trouble, and a teacher decided to call home. So I was my own mom a lot more than I should have been. And I got away with it. And Kendall says she listens to J.D. Robb books. Their mystery romance set in the future. That might be interesting. Last name is Hannah, and it's about nurses in Vietnam. I bet that is interesting. Share all the idea about books. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jeremy said he may be his mom's son, but he has her look. Okay. And see, yeah, I just recently discovered Nora Roberts. My goodness. I do. I love her books. I didn't know that, but that is good to know. My mom had a look, and my granddaughter has the same look. Okay, telling on myself moment. I cannot tell you guys how many times I have read a book or listened to a book and fallen so in love with the characters that I literally was depressed after the story ended because that was the end of our relationship. You love James Patterson books. I have not ever read any of his books. Yes, Nora Roberts' books are amazing. I have found, and for those of you that don't know, I I always tell you I love a deal and a steal. A lot of times you can find books by just searching full audio book on YouTube. That's how I find some authors that I wouldn't have otherwise been exposed to, like Frida McFadden. I just recently started listening to some of her mystery books. I didn't think I was a mystery book person. I have found that I enjoy those books. I enjoy them better because I don't have to pay for them. And I can listen to them while I'm doing other things. James Patterson, Tom Clancy, Dean Koontz. Never read any of them, I'll be honest. I have just the book in my Amazon wish list. We'll have to wait until after Christmas to get it. Okay. Oh, you have put. There you go. I have watched one Alex Cross movie, have never read a book. I'm limited. I admit it. Okay, Karen, did you mean good or God? I have to ask, just because. Either or. I'm so happy for all you guys who enjoyed reading and listening to audiobooks. Well, Denisha, you can always join us. You know that. I pay for Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, I do too. And I will be honest with you, I haven't listened to or read 90% of those books. Real talk. That's me telling on myself. Is that a waste of money? I doubt it because at some point I will have the opportunity. And Amber said, I'm on the 5th Horseman of the Women's Murder Club series. Okay. I don't know what that is, but tell us more, please. Okay, Jeremy said something and I missed it. Okay, I got it. And then Kendall said, I do too, but I still have to buy some each month. Me. And I pay for Audible. So, okay, Karen was referencing Guidepost. Okay. Now, I will tell you guys, warning in advance, there will be no religious-based book associated with our book club, just because I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or to tread into an area of religion that is not welcoming to all walks of life. So that's just an area I don't go into. We don't do politics. We don't do religion. Doesn't mean I'm not a person of faith. It doesn't mean I'm not a person who votes the way that I vote. I just don't bring it to this platform because that's not where I want to focus my attention. So be aware. Right now, I'm currently learning how to use my laptop. It's going pretty well. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm glad, Marsha Lee. That has to be a journey that is a struggle, but it's always well worth it once you achieve that opportunity. And Janisha said, I'm good. I have some audiobooks and I listen to the Libby app. That's a great place to resource books, especially for free. Again, a deal and a steal will be had. I love this. I will have peace. I will have peace. So there is I don't like to be offensive to anyone. Number one, I'm not big enough to do fighting with others. And number two, I pick my battles, and this is not a battle I'm willing to fight. It just isn't. I'm right. If you disagree, you're you. I'm me. And we can still coexist. Kendall, join me in the space of owning technology that you don't know how to use. I have so many things that I want to learn. I am now adding to my swirl of things I'm learning about on YouTube University, how to better use the apps on my iPad, how to better use my very expensive phone. I'm learning all the things, but I'm learning it through YouTube because, yeah, it's right there. I mean, my goodness, I pay for Canva, and there is more than 80 things or 80% of the things on there that I don't know how to use, honestly. So I'm learning and I'm growing. Who knew I'd get this big age and finally start learning things? Amen. Using the Libby app is how I'm going to get my library books and read them on my Kindle. Smart, very smart. Kendall says she knows the feeling. Jeremy said that he is looking for a new laptop himself. I am not currently in the market, and I'm grateful to not be, though I'm sure at some point in the very unfortunate near future, I will have to buy a new laptop for my son. Because bless his pointed head, he is clumsy. Yes, I got an iPhone and I have no idea how to work it this way. I'm still just learning. Yes, Karen. Karen, do as I do. Go ahead and go to the search component of your YouTube app and type in tools and tips for iPad or iPhone users. There's all kinds of dedicated channels that show you how to do those things and make use of the tool that you've paid for. Amber said, wrapping done. Now making my scrubby whatchamacallits. Amber, you crossed my mind last night while I was talking to Russ because we were talking about the names of stitches. And you had shared with us about the even. Welcome in, Kim. Good to see you. But as you were talking about the even my stitch, I learned a lot of stitches that I simply never knew the name of. And yes, you do need to do that. So when you were talking about the even my stitch, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Why does that look familiar? And I kept wondering, why does that look familiar? It would look familiar. I made a whole poncho using that. It is the tweed under wraps basis for that poncho, and I made that poncho like 2 or 3 years ago. It's in fact in my living room on my chair. It's one of the ponchos I like to keep in my car in case I wear something out and it gets colder than I anticipated would be. Yes, I do those off camera a lot, although sometimes I do them on camera. I love my dishcloths. I'm going to check out progress of my Blackstone grip. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. Okay, VJ must have said something I missed. I am scrolling back and I have the weirdest look on my face. Of course I do, but I have a weird face. I missed it. I'm sorry. So, what I must ask, this is me being nosy. No, I can't do anything about it. Just this is me peering over the fence. What items did you guys want for Christmas that you're absolutely sure you're not going to get? Just share that fun. I want to know. Microphone said Nate instead of knit. So you wonder why I say some of the things I say. Kim wants a GoPro. Okay. But Kim, you can be your own Santa. You can do it. I give you permission. Be my guest. Denisha said, talk notes hates me. Jeremy wants more hooks. Kendall, this is something that I want too. I A, don't have space for it, and B, no, I don't need one. VJ, if you only knew. Gloria wants a good laptop. Tammy wants everything. And she can have everything. And Amber said, I got all my kids done except uh, a couple of Etsy orders. I'm still waiting on one is coming FedEx and they keep. Yeah, that's always fun. My family. Uh, I'm good. Got some new furl suits. Ooh, I love that. Glow said she can always use more yarn. Louise said everything for her too. So let's just make a double of it. Well, I just took it upon myself to order the 20. I knew you were going to do it when you were talking about it. Yes. Oh my goodness. I don't think that this year, my kids asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year. My honest answer was give me gift cards because we all know that as the year progresses, money ebbs and flows. And if I have gift cards and my money is thin that month or that week or whenever, I can use a gift card and go buy what I want. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that you did have to wait, but it's only now 4 days, so just 4 more days, you can make it. That's something I think you've wanted for a few months, so 4 days isn't bad. Husband made a mystery box. I'm pretty excited to see what's in it. Ooh, I would like to get shelving and organizational dedicated to the yarn room, not to mention so many other things on that too long list. I got my shelving and I'm thrilled about it. Bye bye, Jeremy. I'm sorry that I missed you going, but I love you. Panda asked me what I want for Christmas, and I just looked at my yarn and he said, say no more. I'm assuming that probably has to do more with organization than anything. I do want to, you know what? I love that. I love that. I have I forget the Ollie Craft yarn winder, and I love it. I love it. The Stanwood was out of my budget. I was bad. Got a box of Russ and only made it a week, so he made me another one. Oh no, Aaron, Russ is a blessing. He really is. Karen said she would love a piano. That is not a skill I have. I cannot play any musical instrument, and I can't sing. Though I love music. I was just organizing my yarn on yesterday, and I love my stash. Yes. Amber says she would love more bookshelves. I would love a bigger space, but that may not happen. So I have to be smart with the space that I have. And of course, to get more space means moving, and moving means packing, and packing means organizing. And yeah, I'm not really feeling that. So I will give it more contemplation. Of course, as a person who has moved enough times in my life, it also means coordinating with my daycare families. And that's hard. And lots of yarn. Very good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Folks, we have about 9 minutes left in our time before we will be running over to Miss Glow's house. Kendall, they don't have to understand it. We don't explain it. It just is what it is. So if he doesn't understand it, remind him that he has more than 4 screwdrivers that he doesn't use on a regular basis. So it is okay. Buy totes to put yarn to store in. Not going to move rooms like Panda suggested. Okay. Okay. I typically, although I've gotten away from it for the past couple of weeks, Ms. Glow says, see y'all in a minute and we will be over. I typically will order a tote or 2 when I do grocery pickup. And I haven't done that of late because I have my reasons. But in the meantime, in between time, I need to get back to doing that because I am still bringing in yarn and am running out of spaces and places to stick it. Been lurking while doing some dishes. Okay. I appreciate you lurking. I appreciate all my lurkers. I just hope that you guys have hit like while you've been here. And thank you. I told everyone that I didn't need anything, that I have enough. I could never say that. I am blessed. I am blessed. That's true. But knowing my family, I'm still going to get stuff. Whatever I get, I will be happy with. And that is a beautiful spirit. Okay, let me hit pin on that. Or start comment. Bloop. There. I think I did that right. I don't know. Hey, Miss Michelle, how do you pick what tutorials you do from everyone who does tutorials? Sometimes it's hard to choose a project and do it and stay committed to it. The honest answer to that is I will pick a tutorial based on 2 factors. One, have I ever done a tutorial by that person before? And if so, was I successful in completing it? Because if I find that although they may be an amazing teacher, they're not the voice that works for me, or their teaching style doesn't work for me, I probably won't do their pattern. I may read their transcript of it and decide if I want to write the pattern out myself and teach myself how to do it. In the case of, for example, Jada and Stitches, she is very, very bubbly. She's also an amazing teacher, and her teaching style works for me. Her exuberance about the pattern makes it easy for me to learn that way. So that's one of the major factors. And the second factor is it something that I really want to get done? If it's something I really want to get done, I'm going to do it. I will power through it. There are certain people whose teaching styles don't work well for me. So that's where I, find other resources to get the pattern and then do it myself that way. It's easier for me. So that's how. And how do I finish them? Sometimes I don't. I just admit it. Yarn is a beautiful thing. Sometimes it tells me, yes, I want to be what you're making me into. And other times it says, no, I don't. I have gotten really far with plenty of patterns that did not get finished because they simply didn't want to be that. And I had to accept that and deal with it as such. Okay, the voice of the person doing tutorials. Yeah, yeah, it does. The voice of the person doing the tutorial matters 1,000%. And I still don't understand why you guys listen to my voice. I have learned I am not yet good at doing tutorials. So that's why there's a major suspension on that, because I don't want to do that to you guys. I have a lot to learn in that area. So for me being a person to do tutorials right now, that's not a good idea. I'll grow. I'm new. Give me time. And Marcia Lee says she loves Craig and also Crystal. Like I said, there are lots of people out there who do phenomenal jobs at tutorials. Michael and Tony with TL Yarn Crafts are my go-tos to watch and visually learn about Tunisian. And I freely admit, I have never done a Tunisian project. It doesn't mean I will never. It just means right now it's not something I'm ready for. Though I was sharing with my daughter away from you guys that it's something that I'm considering for 2025. And the first thing she said was, yeah, more purchases, more things to buy. That is not surprising. So, yeah. And Tammy added to the list of people that we love Juan, of course. And the thing I have to say to Juan's credit is he's a machine. He's a machine. I have no idea how he creates all the stuff that he creates and completes all the stuff that he completes. And BB said that her go-tos are Juan and Tony. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna stick that on the screen. Uh, I don't know how to make that show up again. And Denisha is waiting for the Wancho Pancho. And we have 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down a couple of minutes early for those of you that I won't get to see anymore until next Saturday. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas if it's appropriate. Happy holidays if that's more comfortable. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy, I don't know about Hanukkah, but if Hanukkah is appropriate, happy Hanukkah. Whatever you're celebrating, I'm celebrating you. So thank you for being here. Go ahead, have a nature break. Have some fun today and this weekend and all of next week. And I will see you next Saturday. Thank you, Denisha. Thank you. Guys, there is the link. Let's hop on over to Miss Glow's house. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye-bye.